Hello friends and welcome to PowerBookSummaries. Imagine this: what if you could trade in the stock market with the same power and edge that a casino holds in gambling? In a casino, every player eventually loses something, but the casino always wins. What if you could play the same role in the markets, hedging your bets, controlling risk, and winning consistently over the long run? That's exactly what this book reveals. Trade Like a Casino by Richard Weissman teaches you that as a trader, you shouldn't think like a player. You should think like the house, because a casino doesn't care who wins or loses a single game. It knows one thing: it has the edge. And over time, that edge guarantees victory. So, are you ready to learn the secrets of this powerful book? Let's begin with the key principles. 1. Identify your edge and stick to it. Most traders try to win every trade, but casinos don't. Casinos simply maintain a small edge, maybe just 2% or 5% in each game. That small edge is enough to make them billions over time. A successful trader does the same. They know not every trade will win, but if their strategy gives them consistent returns in the long run, they just stick with it. Ask yourself, have you ever measured your strategy's long-term edge? If not, start there. If your strategy has no edge, you're not trading, you're gambling. 2. Risk control is the real game. The one thing a casino always monitors carefully is risk. If a player starts winning big, the casino watches closely. They limit bets, cut off credit, or simply ask them to leave. Why? Because protecting their funds is their top priority. A trader must think the same way. If you're risking all your capital in a single trade, or trying to double down after a loss, you're heading toward disaster. A professional trader always manages risk. They invest only a small percentage of their capital per trade. They know this is a long game, and survival is the first rule of success. 3. Follow a rules-based system. In a casino, every game runs on fixed rules. There's no emotion, no excitement, just systems. Every player follows the same rules, and that's how the house keeps its edge. In trading, if you let emotions lead, you will lose. That's why Weissman says, build a trading system with clear rules. When to enter, when to exit, what stop loss to place, when to increase position size. If you don't have these rules, you're not a professional trader. And once you build them, never break them, because that's where your true edge begins. 4. Remove emotion from trading. Have you ever seen a casino dealer get emotional? They smile, they deal. They don't cheer when players lose or cry when someone wins. They just follow the system. Trader must do the same. Greed and fear are your biggest enemies. Greed says, hold on, you'll make more profit. Fear says, exit now or you'll lose everything. A disciplined trader ignores both and follows only the rules. 5. Focus. On the long term, a casino sees thousands of wins and losses each day. But it never panics, because it knows that over a month, over a year, the edge will show up. In trading, if you react emotionally to each trade, you'll break down. Maybe 5 trades in a row go wrong. But if your system works long-term, you must stick with it. Patience is the real game. Treat each trade as just one trade, not something special, not something personal. Your true goal is to keep repeating a system that delivers over time. That's how you stop being a trader and start trading like a casino. 6. Make each trade just a small part of the whole. Every game in a casino is just a tiny event. Some players win, some lose. The casino doesn't care. Why? Because the story of profit is told across thousands of games, not one. In trading, if you try to win every trade, you'll burn out quickly. Understand this. Each trade is just a number in your overall statistics, not the first, not the last, not the most important. What really matters is this: out of 100 trades, how many were winners? What was your average return? If your edge shows up in the stats, That's where your focus should be. Not on emotional highs and lows of each individual trade. Weissman advises, don't take trades personally. Don't attach your ego or self-worth to them. Trading is a strategic process. The more emotionless you make it, the more successful you'll become. Many times we hold on to a losing trade, hoping it will turn around. We wait, we hesitate, thinking the market will reverse. But the truth is, the market doesn't care about our hopes. If you've already set a level at which you plan to exit a trade in loss, then stick to it. Just like a casino sets clear limits for every player and every game. Why does the casino do this? Because it knows, if it doesn't set the rules, the players might control the game. And the same goes for you. If you don't define your own trading rules, the market will define them for you. And the market has no mercy. So always ask yourself, am I making this decision out of fear? Is this greed talking? Or is this a well-planned strategic move? Once you learn to answer these questions honestly, you'll stop trading like a gambler and start trading like the house. The real battle isn't in the charts. It's within you. Many traders can read charts, spot trends, recognize patterns, yet they keep losing. Why? Because they haven't understood their own inner turmoil. Weissman stresses this point again and again until you master your emotions. No strategy will consistently work. A good trader is not the one who seizes every opportunity, but the one who knows which trades to take and which ones to let go without regret. Chasing every move, trying to capture every fluctuation. That's just another form of gambling. A casino doesn't win every single bet. It just keeps repeating the games, where it has even a small edge. Because it knows that small edge will lead to massive profits over time. The key is repetition, not reaction. Trading works the same way. You have to identify where your edge lies, and then repeat it again and again. Ignore trades that fall outside your system. Because anything outside your system isn't a trade, it's a gamble. Weissman also makes a powerful point. A casino doesn't care what kind of player walks in. It doesn't change its rules based on someone's emotions or winning streak. Likewise, you must stay firm with your system. Don't adjust your rules out of fear or anxiety. Each time you abandon your plan, you give up your power. Beware the trap of over-optimization. This book highlights a dangerous trap: optimization overload. Many traders keep tweaking and adjusting their strategy so much that it becomes perfect only for the past. But when they apply it in the real market, it fails. Weissman warns, keep your system simple. Avoid too many adjustments. Trust only the data that has consistently worked and that has logic, not just lucky numbers. Detach from outcomes. Focus on execution. To become a professional trader, you must detach yourself from results. If you get too happy after a win and too sad after a loss, your mind will never stay balanced. And a restless mind cannot survive long. In the markets, one trade is just a dot, not the whole picture. Your journey is based on the system you follow. If you win 60 out of 100 trades, there's no need to fear the other 40. Accept them, just like a casino does. Losses are normal. Don't react emotionally. The goal is not to avoid loss, but to control the losses. Because even professionals know you can't avoid loss altogether, but you can keep it small. That's the foundation of success. Stop loss is not just protection, it's discipline. A stop loss isn't just a safety net. It's the foundation of professional trading. It reminds you to stay in control. So how do you bring this mindset into action? The answer is simple: discipline. Follow every rule. Separate emotion from execution. See every trade as part of the system. Accept losses as lessons. This mindset slowly transforms a trader into a casino-like force. Not afraid of the market, but confident enough to play with the market. The most dangerous trader is the one who thinks he knows everything. The trader who believes he's figured everything out is the one closest to disaster. Weissman warns again and again, overconfidence is a trap. Just because you've had a few good trades doesn't mean the next one will win. Each day is new. Every trend can change. You must always stay alert and grounded. Real traders protect capital first, profits come later. Winning every trade is not the goal. Protecting your capital is. That's the casino mindset. It knows some games will lose. Some players will walk away winners. But it never loses focus. It knows, if I control risk, I will win in the end. Test before you trust. Don't jump into every new strategy. The market is full of flashy setups and magical indicators. Weissman makes it clear. Test everything before you trust it. Backtest, paper trade. Trade with small amounts. Because in trading, proof is more important than belief. If you keep switching systems without testing, you'll keep experiencing the same losses in new packaging. Sometimes, the best trade is no trade at all. One of the most powerful ideas shared is, discipline in action means knowing when not to trade. Sometimes the market is unstable. Signals are unclear. Conditions don't match your system. In those moments, not trading is the smartest move. Many traders think doing nothing is weakness. But the pros know it's often the greatest strength. Final thought for part 2. You don't have to trade every day. You don't need to catch every move. You only need to make the right decisions at the right time. Weissman keeps reminding us, trading is a game of patience. You must control your emotions, limit your risk, and stay loyal to your system. When you do that consistently, you stop being just another trader and start becoming the casino in the market. Many traders make this common mistake. As soon as they see a little profit, they quickly exit the trade. Why? Because they fear that the profit might disappear. This fear is deeply rooted within. But professional traders think differently. They say, when a trade is moving in your favor, let it breathe. Let it grow. Extract as much as possible from winning trades, because the market doesn't offer such opportunities every day. On the other hand, when a trade goes against you, cut it quickly. Often, we hold on hoping the trade will reverse. But the market doesn't care about our hope. The market follows its own path. If you've already decided the maximum loss you can bear, then the moment that level is reached, exit without emotions. This habit alone will protect you over the long run. Understand every part of the trade, whether it's entry, exit, stop loss, or position size. The author emphasizes, understand every detail. The real edge doesn't lie in the system itself. It lies in your ability to follow that system with discipline. Just building a strategy isn't enough. Real trading is sticking to it under any circumstance. And one of the biggest lessons this book keeps repeating is, trading is a business, not a thrilling game. Like a smart businessman tracks every expense and every source of income, a professional trader should track every entry and every exit. Weekly reviews, monthly reports, analyzing every mistake. These steps take your trading to the professional level. Measure yourself, not just by profit, but by discipline. The author strongly advises, don't just evaluate your performance by how much profit you made. Ask yourself, how strictly did I follow my rules? How often did I trade emotionally? How many times did I exit without any logical reason? A good trader is someone who questions themselves every day and improves something, no matter how small, every single day. Once you develop this habit, you become someone who never wavers in front of the market. Your confidence is data-based, not based on guesses. And that is exactly the kind of trader this book aims to create. A trader who thinks and acts with the same calculated discipline as a casino. Because in a casino, wins and losses don't matter daily. What matters is the consistency of the system. Success in trading comes not from controlling the market, but from controlling yourself. The author clearly says, the market has no future. It's simply a game of probabilities. And only those who understand these probabilities through data and rules are the ones who profit in the end. Most people believe that every move in the market is an opportunity. But Weissman disagrees. He says not every move contains profit. In fact, many moves are traps that lure undisciplined traders in and then drain their capital. That's why his rule is simple. Only accept trades that fit your system. Ignore everything else. That's where true strength lies, the hidden cost of recovery. Here's something most traders overlook: the cost of recovering from a big loss. If you lose 25% of your capital, you don't just need 25% profit to get back. You need 33% gain just to break even. Lose 50%? You'll need to double your capital just to recover. Weissman calls this the biggest risk in trading. So he repeatedly emphasizes, never let your losses grow big. Accept small losses quickly. Don't wait for a miracle. And you can only do that if you decide before the trade how much you're willing to lose, when exactly you'll exit, not based on the market's mood, but based on your predefined plan. The pressure to win consistently can be destructive. Some traders feel the pressure to show profit every week, every month. But trading is not a salary. Sometimes you win big. Sometimes you make nothing. Sometimes you lose. If you always expect to earn, you're working against the true nature of the market. You'll make impulsive decisions. You'll lose stability. Instead, the author encourages stable mindset. Accept small losses, wait patiently, act only on big opportunities, interfere less. The power of data-driven self-reflection. This is one of the most useful lessons in this book. Track every trade, not just for profit or loss, but for why you took it. Was it based on your system? Were you emotional? Did you follow your rules? Review your data weekly and monthly. That's how you learn from yourself. This is the hidden strength that separates professional traders from average ones. Success is not in winning, but in repeating the right process. Making money in trading is just one part. Staying consistent for years, sticking to the system repeatedly, that's the real mastery. The author emphasizes again, a good trader doesn't chase every trend. He only picks trades that fit his system's parameters, because he knows chasing the market is a trap. He waits patiently for a clean opportunity, and then takes action with precise rules. If you treat begging like gambling, one day the market will take everything from you. But if you trade the way a casino operates, slowly the market will begin to bend in your favor. The final message of the book. This entire book points to one truth. Victory doesn't go to those who know the most. It goes to those who make rules and stick to them. Many believe they can beat the market and become rich. But the author teaches, don't fight the market. Understand it. Align with it. This book isn't just about charts or techniques. It's about your mindset. Your greed, your fear, your anxiety, your illusions. The real threat isn't outside in the market. It's inside within you. Once you recognize that danger, you'll stop fearing the market. You'll start seeing trading as a system where even losses are part of the process. Profit becomes a product of discipline, and each trade is just a small piece, not your identity. The final takeaway: the market is not something to defeat, it's something to understand. When you approach it like a casino, it gives you a chance to become better every single day. Trading isn't a sprint. It's a slow, calculated journey where every step is measured, every decision is data-driven, and every reaction is made within the boundary of discipline. Once you adopt this mindset, you'll never lose to the market, because you're no longer just a trader. You've become the casino. So, are you ready to let go of your impulsive habits and start thinking like a true professional? If yes, then this book isn't just a book. It's your new perspective, your new path, and your new beginning. That's the true essence of Trade Like a Casino. Limited risk, absolute discipline, long-term thinking, and a calm mind. These 4 pillars are what turn a trader into a winner. If you found this book summary valuable, please give this video a like. And if you haven't subscribed to PowerBook Summaries yet, hit that subscribe button now. We bring you powerful summaries like this every morning at 8 a.m. Thank you for watching.